Hello, everyone. This is the Reverend, and according to my wife, I am the world's strongest and nerdiest preacher. What are your thoughts? Let's get into the video.
Today I'm going to talk about an absolute worst case scenario for Marvel Comics. What would happen if the Guyver armor attached itself to Wolverine? Now, the Guyver armor gives some unique abilities to the one it possesses. First of all, it can take traits of that individual and mesh them with itself. So I personally believe that the Guyver armor would take traces of adamantium and fuse it within its metallic structure, making all of it indestructible. Now, Magneto could still kind of rip it apart, but that's about the only person. Nobody else would be able to do much to it. On top of that, Wolverine's ridiculous healing factor and the fact that it's going to add sonic vibrations to his already indestructible claws, making them even stronger. I'm going to be blunt. I think it would be able to cut through vibranium. I think it'd be able to cut through enchanted Uru. I don't think there's anything in the Marvel Universe Wolverine wouldn't be able to slice through like a hot knife through butter. This would take Wolverine from the threat he already is and multiply that by 3 to 5 times. It would just be ridiculous. The Hulk would be a non-threat at this point. The Juggernaut, stalemate at best, just because the Juggernaut's not breaking adamantium. And it's ridiculous how powerful he would become at that point. Now, you could also give it to Sabretooth and have a similar effect, depending on what version of Sabretooth you use, but it would still enhance Sabretooth by a very ridiculous level. His normal claws would gain that vibration ability, and he'd have long claws on the elbows like all of them do, or the forearms. Long blades, I should say. So I think any of the major powers that have healing factors would be ridiculous with the Guyver armor. Hulk, definitely. It would put Bruce Banner by himself on par with some of the characters like Luke Cage. That's just normal Banner. And it would put Hulk on an entirely different level. It would take Hulk from stalemating Juggernaut to beating him every time. What are your thoughts? What are some mixes you could see the Guyver armor working well with? Luke Cage is another one that I think it would work well with. Luke Cage is kind of a heavy hitter, but he's not that much of a heavy hitter. But you give him the Guyver armor, you're going to put him on the same level as people like Ben Grimm and maybe up to Hulk level. I don't know if it'd jack him up that much, but it'd get him close. You give it to Iron Fist, and it's going to jump Iron Fist up a whole new level. You're going to take him from below Spider-Man to above Hulk, just because of his skill. Same thing with Captain America. You're going to take Captain America and just amp him up to a ridiculous level just because of combat ability. Captain America's combat ability is so much that if you put him at the level of the Guyver enhancement, he's going to be beating Hulk. Well, let me know what your thoughts are and what you would like to see. I mean, maybe somebody will write a comic like this at some point. God bless, and I hope you all have a great day.